Yo boys, welcome back to a new video of Bloons CD Battles. Today we are here in Dartling Cave. Sadly this is post commentary, so you can see that right now that is now sped up. And today I have a video for you guys, which you probably would like a lot, and that is me going Chipper, Sniper and Ace. The first game was me just trying to figure out how to play it. Sadly, yeah, it didn't go well, though I did try my best a lot to make my opponent lose a lot of money by selling his farms and bank, which is going to be good, so you can see that. So I started off with a ace, since my opponent here already uses road spec for whatever reason. I don't know why you started off with a farm and then road spec at the same time, but it was 2 AM, so I don't really give a fuck. Though, to be fair, since I was recording, obviously I'm gonna be a toxic piece of garbage in my videos, obviously. Since you guys do enjoy having some more toxicness in the footages here, which makes total sense. I'm not really sad about it that I have viewers only wanting to watch me being toxic, or just have my own mindset about some games and whatnot. But I went Chipper Sniper, as you can see. Pretty fun strategy actually. The only issue I got with that strategy is the Spectre, for example. It just doesn't want to do anything really. But I ended up just stopping recording and also deleted the last game footage because it was boring. I couldn't do anything about it anyway. If you want, you can watch it in the Battles TV, I guess. That's also fine. But I went, like I said before, Chipper Sniper Ace, he went Visit Farm Super, and I harassed him non-stop by going for more defense. And when I saw you went for the bank, I just immediately rushed him on round 14 just to see what he's gonna do about it. He actually boosted, which is good for me, so I face bombed because I didn't bloom boost. He saw his bank, by the way. And I'm gonna bloom boost again. He saw his bank once again. So he lost a lot of money there, which is amazing. So I went for a semi-rifle and 2 more chippers again in case of a rush, which he didn't end up not doing, which is, I guess, smart. It's due to the fact I got a ace that I can immediately upgrade into the ODS once he rushes me, and I can just hit my sniper. Here I just send whites into zebras to force more defense. And if you didn't know, Wizard is not strong enough against zebras alone. That's why he went for a laser blast. I made him pretty drained, which is pretty good. However, you can see now on round 20 soonish, what's gonna be happening, that I lost there. He's gonna allow me, I sent him a BFP. I should have not sent him a BFP whatsoever because I lost so much money out of that. And I didn't expect him to allow me right away. And I think I sought my sniper as well, and still to this day I still lost, sadly enough. So I faced with myself because I would have not, like, if I didn't send a BB, I would have definitely survived that. Now we go against Shadowwalker with the same strategy because I see potential with this strategy a lot. And that strategy is basically a replacement for the farm in case the farm gets nerfed like a lot. Which I think is going to be happening at some point, because a lot of YouTubers, a lot of players, a lot of pro players, they say that the farm is way too broken, and we just don't like broken, like, towers. It's not balanced whatsoever. I just don't like the fact, I mean, I do like the fact that they made it back to 1100, but the BRF, also like Banana Research Facility, or even the BI, being a bit more cheaper is just no. Just no. That was out of the pockets, literally. It kind of carried the update, sadly, which I said before, but I didn't understand how broken that actually is, that shithole. And yeah, it was pretty stupid, but we got it still. It's just to counter, literally, eco, which Engi already destroyed the eco anyway, because of the double store being nerfed completely. So that kind of stings. So he sends me non-stop yellows. I defended pretty easily with my micro of the ace. I tower boosted because he bloom boosted, so I'll be fine here. Pretty easily. Didn't leak too many lives. And everybody's here going with Wizard Farm Super apparently, or Wizard Farm Ace, which is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I've preferred Darkling Farm and Bomb, Ice, Glue, or Dark Farm Super, one of those 4 towers, pretty much. It is whatever. So I sent a Super Rush, he boosted, he defended, which is fair, since I Bloom boosted. But I'm gonna re-rush again, and I think that's where he might be dead. No, because he went under the Lightning, which is fair play. But my opponent still has a bank, does not go for the BI, which is pretty good for me. I might have to boost here actually, which kinda is annoying, but I did boost it, but he ended up dying. So I facepalmed 3 times because he wants to rematch, and I just immediately left because I don't want a rematch whatsoever. And yeah. Then we got our boy Rioandrews, which is actually a really aggressive player for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but I spam get ready because I want him to get ready as soon as possible so we don't lose too much value of the time of whatever. He's going what I think was going Ninja, Sniper, and Ace, which I ended up being correct. I thought first when I facepalmed it was Ninja Glue Super, because people just don't learn to read. But this guy actually went Ninja Sniper Ace, which is a pretty good matchup against this strategy here. The only reason I think it's a pretty good matchup is because Chipper can infinite stall the BFBs, and you can have just a lot more time into ground zeroing the BFBs once you collect them, or not collect them, once you store them into the Chipper ability, which is amazing. Also look at my eco, 445, I sent a Bloom Boosted Rush, thought it's gonna do something, but sadly he just didn't budge. I think he just went for a 1-0 ace and that's it, which is surprising. So I sent non-stop space blacks for now. And he went for the Never Miss pretty early, but it ended up helping him a lot. I also said to myself in like 2 AM, almost 2 AM, why the fuck did I send my Layer Rush when he has a freaking Never Miss? That is so stupid. But we got it. I think now, yeah, he facepalmed for a reason, but it's gonna be bad now, because once I see that the opponent's facepalms and they think they're pretty cocky, they just lose immediately, and you'll see why I think that way. In my opinion, this strategy needs a lot more eco than Sniper Farms, and the only reason I think that way is because ground zero, you need a lot of eco. With Sniper Farm, you need a lot of eco, and obviously the CMG Shredder, like the Omni Shredder, you need a lot of eco stash money to save up a lot of money for. And that's like pretty heavily needed for this kind of strategy. Coney watches my videos most likely, so if he knows something that I don't know, he can probably write down his comment in my comment section. Makes definitely sense. So I went for the Sniper Farm soonish. I did also not any defense, because I feel like if I do that I will just lose. Straight up, and you can see now with my 1.1k eco, he kept saying see ya, being really toxic, but he ended up selling his Never Miss, which was the biggest mistake. I sadly did not Bloom Boosted the pistol, but it's fine. He went for both Sniper on Strong, that's how he just ends up dying here. This was a pretty huge screen lag, but yeah, he still died. And I facepalmed again, 3 times, classic Kenny skill. And then left right away because I don't rematch people. And we find him again. Now, I actually countered his counter, by the way. You see what I mean? So as I said, get ready, and I knew he's gonna go with Engi. Now look what he's going. Engi. So I went Dartling Farm Bomb, the best strategy in overall. I also went for a 1-0 farm, which is pretty greedy, yes, but I went for the bomb just to clean up the reds. Into Dartling once again, once we were fine. He laughed, I don't know why, but I ended up just winning this game anyway, because I just know how to play with Dartling Farm Bomb, unlike some people. Obviously, I'm not the best Dartling Farm Bomb player. I think still to this day, Mahalik, or should I say Ryan Alcoholic, is still one of the best players when it comes to Dartling Farm Bomb. Of course, he does not play the game but with the bigger bombs, I think he knows what's going on. And if he comes back to it, it'd be amazing. So I bloom boosted greens into blacks to force more defense, or rather said to force more layering. And he thought everything into a farm, which I disagree with. And then I sent another yellow rush, which is basically just to force more defense, which you can see. More leakage as well. We actually forced him a farm cell, which is pretty decent. He left again. I just am vibing here. I just face him because I know that I'm winning this game. You can see I'm heavy ecoing here with mix eco, which is why I got 521 eco. And homie here tried his best to rush me with, I don't know, camos, but it didn't just force anything. So I just went here for a 2-2 almost. Will be probably soon. Did I go for the bank here in this game? I think I did, on round 15. Which is definitely needed. But instead of that, he actually rushed me and just has the AI. So I face pumped because this guy was way too cocky. Double face pump before we left, and that's pretty decent if I say so myself. Then we got Schlobbel, a German player. If you already didn't know, we Germans are pretty good in games, but Schlobbel sadly wasn't one of them. Yeah, not the best player sadly. So, as usual, I started off with the good old Ace, with the road spike. He went heli. I think it was heli bomb something. I don't see him ever using his third tower. I can check real quick, because I have my game open right now anyway. I wonder what he had anyway, because that was a weirder strategy. Also, I got a new badge called 38 Prestige. Let's go. And another top 100 badge, because gaming is just easy. Just have 7 clan is also there, so we got 5 mil secured, so we have halfway through for the silver projectile, which is pretty good. Let me see, did you see the bomb yet? Yeah, you did. So I used blue boost on the bomb, on the greens and blacks, just to force more defense, but it didn't work, except for him to go for the cluster bomb, which kinda makes sense. I'm now looking into my replays. Because it finally loads. I don't know when it's gonna load, thank you. And see what we got. I kept sending space blacks and I sent yellows, and then I faced it myself because I know that's the just defense anyway. Schlobbel is the 5th last opponent. He went Super Monkey. Yeah, that makes no sense to have Super Monkey around Schlobbel. So I went for the Razor Rotors, sent a lot of blacks to force a Razor Rotors. He actually saw this Cluster Bomb for that. Went for another Heli, and he's down to 16 lives. He kept max ecoing. I'm gonna be face one with that at some point, yep. Because I'm gonna rush him on rounds 15 to 16. I already started early, because I know for a fact he's gonna lose here, maybe boost. And he boosted. Still might be dead here? No, but I'm gonna rush him again. And I know he had Cluster Bomb already prepared for that, but he still died because Black's Bloom Boost is just a different breed. Yeah. Heli Bob. It's so good. I'm sorry, it's not good at all. I could cut out everything here, but I just decided not to because we find the opponents really fast as well. Which is pretty decent, I mean... It's Bloon. We should find everybody right away. Now the sad part is about Chipper Sniper Ace is... I just cannot go late game. Either I kill my opponent with eco or I kill them with my rush that I potentially don't want to kill them in the first place. I really just want to go late game to see how good this strategy actually is. But I just end up killing my opponent with, you know, like eco. It's really sad. It's pretty sad. I really wanted to try my best here, not to kill my opponent, but I'm just trying to force defense, and if they don't go for defense, they just lose. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna rush him anyway, because he has a power dart, and power dart boom boosted blues will do nothing. So it's just face pumping when I saw the clue. So I was pretty happy with that. I think I face pumped because he sent me pings. which already was a pretty stupid idea due to the fact I got freaking Chipper there. And he sends me plagues when I don't have the money to go for the Chipper, which I don't know how people know right away when I don't have money for the second Chipper, but apparently people do. And I didn't even buy a 1-0 ace. Well, I did, but it was out of the screen. And yeah. He was totally fine. I thought he's gonna leak a shit ton, but he didn't. But you can see my eco. 635 eco is a lot. I've bloom boosted pings. I face one because he sends me a lead when I have a pretty nice cheap way to defend leads. It's either with sniper, with one upgrade on the left side, or just go with the chipper, which I already placed on there. So I'm gonna go with the chipper. Then I sent another rush. Hopefully he went for the plutonium this time, which he didn't. So I sent another camo lead rush. Because homie was just greeding as fuck. He was greeding. So I decided to rush him at some point. You can see my eco is pretty high. If I didn't farm, I would have literally outfarmed this guy at this point. Which was insane. So I just sent a little bit of a camo rush here. He boosted, and however, he still defended. So I was crying because there was no way. I literally said, shut the fuck up. There is no way he defended that. And I had my OBS on with the, what's the name, with the voiceover, but I decided not to put it in because, yeah, I literally barely speak anything, and yeah, round 20, I'm just sending him a BAB, which again was a pretty dumb idea because you never know if your opponent's gonna rush you. But this time I went for the chipper with the 4-2, and I went for the good old ODS micro to defend the Bloons there, and he ends up dying. This is what I meant. I cannot go late game because my opponent just dies to a simple rush that everybody should get defense for. He did not go for a single Vessel Barrel spin except for the 2-2, which is so annoying, and he just dies there. So we play against Ender King. The guy who pinged me in a server before, I think he left there as well, and said that I was like trash when this game and the other game literally just showcase how bad this guy really is. He only goes the chipper farm ace strategy, which by far is okay, but he's a Lokish deck rider. He loves Lokish a lot, and I decided to destroy him because it was pretty easy for me to destroy him. So I went with a little bit of a 3 sets of pings, probably a little bit too much. I probably should have just went and sent 2 sets instead, but I decided to go for 3 sets. And yeah, if I was still in local server, I would have literally clowned on him a lot. But yeah, I'm not. Because Lokish is a cunt that bans everybody. And if people literally come to my YouTube channel and say that I should be like Lokish, then I'm gonna be like, don't make me ban you, and I will literally be like Lokish. So yeah, it kind of stings that people think that way, but you do, man. Anyway, Ender King goes to another farm. His farms are pretty garbage considering I'm ecoing, but it makes sense. So I went for the sniper AC0 just for the case of it, and I decided just to keep ecoing because eco is just so good. It's actually insane, but I ended up stopping here for now with 650 eco. Went for the bank. I sent a camo lead to force a 2-2 or a 2-1, and he defended that. I sent another camo rush soonish because I noticed that this guy was not defending camos on his own. So he went for the spy plane now, which is amazing. And I went for almost 1000 eco round 16 again, which is insane. I think with this rush here, I definitely did. Right? Yeah. Round 16 with 1000 eco is insane. He dies on round 16 though, which is just embarrassing. I sent him mad mode because he was definitely angry. And yeah, this guy, again, is not the greatest player of all time. So I went Dartling farm bomb. Also, I was looking at something. I'm gonna cut out real quick. Also, I will be taking a break real quick, hold on. because of my computer. So see you guys soon. Alright, we're back now. We are back with King versus Silvertello. I went Dartling from Bomb this time because I just didn't feel like that the Chipper Sniper Ace is a good strategy. So I just went Dartling from Bomb to destroy my opponent. And yeah, I still think that Chipper Sniper Ace is a really good strategy. I really think so, and hopefully at this point homie here realized that he lost the game because I'm literally mixed equaling. I sent a Bloom boosted rush just to force more defense, which you can see it worked pretty well. He sent all his prospects down, and I decided to rush him here as well with yellows. He boosted, I didn't even Bloom boost. So if he goes for his plantation, I'm gonna re-rush, which I did. I stopped right away before he went for the never miss, so it was a really bad play for him to go for the never miss. He is shocked. I mean, I don't know why he is not being toxic to me when I'm really toxic to him. But I'm gonna rush him here a little bit, just force more defense. And he still didn't go for his pipe lane, and I did actually rush him there. And yeah, he just went for it. And I still have better defense, better rush, and yeah, you can see that this guy is a Lokish Dick Rider because he just sends the same rush that Lokish does to like make me get more defense. Like no, just no, it's not gonna work. So even for the ODS, still leaked with the ODS, which is insane. But has a life advantage of 69, so he should not really die at all. I hope, at least. And I was really mad that I went for another depleted when I should not go for it. So I sorted right away and go for it. Let's see if he is fine here. He's saving a lot of money, but is he still fine against those lets? I probably don't think so. He boosted, and he is actually fine. So well played for that. And now I'm gonna rush him with a VP soon. If I know me. On round 21, because I'm going to collect the BI here. Send a B pistol. He went for the BI himself. I Bloom boosted the BP, rushed him more and more. I think he collected as well, and that's how he most likely died, because ODS alone cannot defend, and I stand corrected. I once again sent the angry emote, because I know for a fact that this guy was definitely really, really angry about this. So I went for one more game. Obviously, like I said before, the other game was deleted because I just don't see it being a good gameplay for that. So, let's just see who is our next opponent. I should have probably just edited out here, but I just don't like editing currently. And we play against Sinclair. Alright, good luck, have fun, Sinclair. I think it's the same guy that I know. Yeah, actually it is the last game. As you can see, I'm kinda dying, sadly. So, you can see Sinclair is the DFA Sped. He sends me non-stop, but you can see here... I'm gonna cut it out, most likely. Actually, no, hold on, I'm gonna redo this again. So, we're playing against Sinclair here. If I can find the first game, there we go. So, our first one's gonna be Sinclair. He's going Dart Farm. I'm going Chipper Sniper Ace again. This time I'm going to be really passive. I don't want to kill my opponent because I want to go late game at least. And this time I actually went low eco with Sniper Farm. I think I stopped at 650 eco here. So let's see and find out what he's going to do. He's going to go for the split immediately. Which I guess is fair. I wish it was the other game that went late game. That would have proven a lot of games. But here we are, seeing what I can do here. Now the thing is, I really hate this game. I really don't want to show this game as well. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because funny. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty stupid, I know. So, I sent a shit ton of yellows to force more defense. And he went for another trip dart. He leaked a shit ton as well. And I was like, I don't want to kill you, but if you're gonna create for the farm, then I have to rush you more and more. So I went for 598 eco, and he sent me like what, a region lead, which was pretty stupid. I went for the Never Miss, I defended pretty easily, and I sold the chippers for the semi-rifle, which I got the eco as well. I actually stopped at 598 eco, not at 650 eco, which is pretty low for this kind of strategy. Like I said before, this strategy needs a lot of eco, and I just decided not to eco anymore, which was probably my fault for that. But I went for the sniper farm, he went for this BI around 15. He didn't even punish me at all with the sniper farm that I got. So I was like, okay, maybe I got a winning game here. But I was so wrong. I was really wrong. Only because of one upgrade that we'll see soon on why I think that way. So he went for the BI, goes for the plantation. He already pre-placed on his Dart Monkeys to, you know, the good old Dart Monkey fan club. If that makes sense. But obviously, since I'm passive, I don't want to kill him immediately. And that's what I'm gonna do. Try to be really passive. Hope for the best that I can showcase this strategy a little bit more. I think he ended up sending me a B Abyssal. Yep. And I also went for Doppel Sniper Farm on Strong to target the BP, which actually was a pretty well played defense for myself. Because I didn't go for a 3-1 or 3-2 chipper, I just went for the 2-3 chippers, which is cheaper than a 3-1 or 3-2 chipper, obviously. And I went double of them, and also another chipper, which again, sniper farms helps me a lot. Then I think he sends me around 23 CMG, but I might be wrong. But I already had the mine of it as well, so I was kinda spectating it as well, and I was correct, he sends me a CMG. I was mad just to showcase that I wasn't mad. So I just went for a 3-2 chipper to defend the BPs a little bit easier. I had most likely to Crown Zero twice, yeah I did sadly, but I ended up still surviving. I went for another sniper farm here. I just went for an ODS right away in case of a balloon boosted rush, which he did not, which is good. And I thought he actually died there, which was pretty shocking, he didn't. So screen lag is OP. And I think he sends me another CMG, which is where I'm gonna facepalm most likely now. I think he did send me one on this round, if I'm not wrong, round 25 maybe? Round 27? Yeah, round 27, which is where I'm facepalm, because CMG this early again, when I literally defended that, and I literally can still just 2 sniper farms to Crown Zero and get ready to get more. It's just a bad play. That's why facepalmed, he facepalmed me for whatever reason. I'll be fine here no matter what. I also accidentally did that, as you can see. Yeah, it happens when you play on win-out mode and have like broken monitor. And yeah, opponent just being a pretty dumb player. I went for the Spectre just to be safe for the AI, but I went for another sniper farm and another one just to be safe. Because I know for a fact I can get the money for the Spectre, which I obviously did, as you can see. His farms are pretty decent. He kept me another CMG. I've just facepalmed for that. However, I ended up boosting, which is so annoying, because of the AI. If I didn't boost, the Spectre would have not defended that, most likely. And now you might be asking Candy, why did he not put his Spectre down in the, over the layout of the Sniper? It's because of this ODS, that's where I would micro my ODS, my Crown Zero. So I facepalmed again. He rushed me, I went for the chipper ability, and I sucked it up, the vacuum. I did this to Crown Zero mic for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. And I decided to put down my Spectre where I put down my Crown Zero, and I still lost. I was mad, and I just decided to end the recording there. I was really mad. So yeah, it happened. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you as usual in the next video. Peace out, love you guys, and have a nice and juicy day.